Hi, I'm Adam Shepherd, Reviews Editor for IT Pro, and I'm here to talk to you about data breaches. They are, in the world of IT, an unfortunate fact of life, and for all but the luckiest companies, it's a question of not if, but when. So, what do you do when you have been hit by a data breach? The first step is not to panic. That's going to be your instinctive response, but the more you panic, the more mistakes you'll make, and that doesn't help anyone. The first thing you need to do is to alert the users to a potential breach. You don't have to tell them any specifics, but getting out in front of it before word leaks via security researchers or via members of the media will help you in the long run. It will build goodwill, and it will ensure that it doesn't look like you're covering things up. A simple email notification saying something along the lines of, "We suspect we may have been hit by a data breach. We are currently investigating and will release further information as we find it," should suffice. The next step is to investigate how far the breach has gone. Does the attacker still have access to your systems? If so, you need to focus on locking that down as soon as possible. Once you've determined that, and you've determined that the threat is no longer active, you can start investigating how it happened. Once you've established how it happened, don't play the blame game. It's not important who is at fault. The key thing is establishing A, how they got in, so you can remedy the security flaw that led to that in the first place, and how that flaw was allowed to exist. More often than not, this will be the result of some kind of breakdown in communication within your IT organization. Maybe the IT department felt like they weren't given enough time to deploy the correct patches, or maybe they didn't have enough resource to effectively monitor their estate. Maybe there isn't enough oversight of your IT infrastructure. Whatever it is, the key thing is to work on fixing that so that another breach doesn't happen in the future. Throwing one of your employees to the wolves may make the board feel better, but it's not going to do anything to improve your overall security posture. Of course, this doesn't apply in the event of a malicious insider, but that's a different matter altogether. The final step is to alert your users to the full extent of the breach. You should put out a clear, concise, and thorough email detailing what the breach was, what records were affected, how the attackers got in, how you are remedying the situation, and give users access to any resources, support, guidance that they may need to protect themselves and to stop their information being exploited. Not every data breach is the same, but these rules should be an effective starting point for how to handle a data breach well without ending up souring your relationship with users and ending up with egg on your face. To learn more about security, data breaches, and how to protect yourself, head to itpro.co.uk or follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn.